Hello everybody and welcome to That's Football. I'm Mark Goldbridge and we're talking Euros. England will play Slovakia in the last 16 and I tell you what, we've got to go to the final. The question is, how do we do it? Get in the chat about that. But first of all, it's incredible. How have we topped that group and how have we ended up playing somebody like Slovakia when we're one of the worst teams in the tournament? And this is what I mean about Gareth Southgate. The guy doesn't know how lucky he is. He's got an amazing... This is the point. The reason we top the group is because we've got really good players. And even though we can't get a tune out of them, we still top the group. We've got an amazing opportunity to go to the final. There's no doubt we've been lucky. You know, for me, this would be like someone knocking on my door and handing me the Ballon d'Or and me going, well, I've always loved football, but can I just say, I haven't played a competitive game for 15 years, and that was for my local pub team. Doesn't matter, you've won the Ballon d'Or, well done, here's the photographs. I mean, Southgate must be feeling like that this morning. Don't knock it, take the trophy, Gareth. Like, it's there to be won, but we have to respond now. We should have responded after Serbia, where Kane came out and everyone came out and was like, it's not fair that we're getting criticised. And you thought, siege mentality now. They're going to come out against Slovenia. They're going to shut everybody up and we can finally start playing Badil and Skinner or Vindaloo or whatever, which I still haven't played. What was England's don't criticise us, we're going to be good, you know, we're ready for this tournament now. They came out against Slovenia in their Morris dancing outfits in white, trying to knock Slovenia out with a feather. You know, it was almost like coming out with water pistols and pretending them weapons of mass destruction. It was embarrassing. It was an embarrassing response to an embarrassing performance against Denmark. And that's England so far, embarrassing. It doesn't feel like we've arrived. It feels like we've simmed the group stage. And even though the results were bad, we were like, well, we won't lose to Slovenia, sim it, that would be a draw. We have to arrive now. We've actually got to play the game, pick up the controller and play the game. But if you look at the routes, I mean, look, Phil Foden, not part of the England squad at the moment. He's gone back for family reasons. He's expected back at the weekend. Probably could go straight into the team. Should he go back straight into the team? Some really interesting thoughts about how England line up against Slovakia. But first and foremost, let's beat them. Let's not have extra time. Let's not be boring. Let's win this game. And let's just go, ooh, what an opportunity, because you've got to put the group stage behind you. It was a joke, an absolute joke. But there's been teams that have been bad in the group stage and grown into a tournament. And really, the group stage means nothing. You know, you could win 3 games in a row and then be crap against Slovakia. Let's hope it's the other way around. But you look at that draw, you go England, Slovakia, play the winner of Switzerland, Italy. And then in the semi-final, you're going to probably play Turkey, Austria, Netherlands, Romania. It's going to be one of those, and it's probably going to be Netherlands or the Austrians, if you're honest. On the other side of the draw, France, Belgium, Portugal, Germany, Spain. You know, that's the tough side of the draw. Let them beat each other, get to the final, give yourself a chance. I mean, we've got the players to do it. I feel like the last 2 weeks have been a waste of time. I feel like I'm saying what I said before the Serbia game, that we've got a great opportunity of winning this tournament, and we still do have that opportunity. But I think that, I mean, who would you have as the favourite? I mean, for me, Spain, Austria are a dark horse. You know, the dark horses are on our side of the draw, admittedly. You've got Austria and Switzerland, but we've got to be one of the favourites. I think that Spain, Germany, Portugal, France would be all dangerous, but they're going to knock each other out. And how tired or depleted could they be by the time they hit a final where they might underestimate us and we might be well, you know, playing well by then? I know people don't think we've got a chance, but and we don't deserve a chance in many ways. It's been appalling. It's been really appalling. But I think that you have to look at it and go, we don't deserve a chance, but sometimes, you know, it's like a boxing match, isn't it? You're getting battered all over the place, but you're still standing. You're still there. And who knows, you know, you could flick a switch. Hopefully we can do that. How he does that, I think that the back four picks itself, or does it. Ian Wright got ridiculed for saying that you could put Saka at left back and put Palmer on the right wing. Got absolutely ridiculed. I did a poll on the watch-along last night for the Portugal game and asked people, and it was 51% said they agree with Ian Wright. I think he actually made a really good point. Saka has played at left back before. This is not Arsenal. You're not asking him to play left back for Arsenal. This is a crap England team. What you're trying to do is win a trophy. You've got 4 games to win a trophy. If you say to Saka, look, I want to play Palmer on the right wing, we can drop you. But actually, I think you can do a really good job at left back, overlapping, putting crosses in, getting forward. Do you fancy doing it? He says yes, you do it. You're there to win a bloody tournament, and I think Ian Wright's right. I think it could work. Luke Shaw, I love Luke Shaw as a player. He's not played since February, start of February. You're throwing him into knockout tournament football. It's just not. I don't even know how that works. I think Saka on the left, Palmer on the right might work quite well. In fact, I'm going to say, look, against Slovakia, try it. I know we shouldn't be trying things in the knockout stage, but we've been trying things all through the group stage. So I would try it. I would go Pickford, Trent at right back. I would go Stones and Guehi and Saka. I would go Rice, Bellingham. Oh, actually, no. I would go Rice, Mainu and Bellingham. I don't think Foden will start, so I'd go Gordon on the left, Palmer on the right, and obviously he'll go Kane up front. I would put Foden on the bench because he's missed training all week, and you can always bring him on. For Slovakia, just try something a little bit different. So Saka at the left back, Gordon at left wing, Palmer right wing, Trent behind him, normal centre-backs of Guehi and Stones, Mainu and Rice, with Bellingham back in that number 10 position and not having to drift out to the left to swap with Foden. I mean, seeing Jude Bellingham on the left wing in that second half against Slovenia was just depressing. So, yeah, and I think Kane's on borrowed time, but he ain't going to get dropped, is he? I would try it out because we can't fail. Like, we can't fail can be read in so many ways. We can't fail. 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 There's so many ways you can say it, and I would say all of them are relevant. We can't fail is a demand. We can't fail is an excitement. We can't fail. We're good enough. Like, we have had a crap group stage, and for me, it's exclusively on Southgate. But he still has all those good players. And through his own chaos, he's landed on a system that actually might work. Like, you look at the team that he wanted to play, with Foden on the left and Trent at holding midfield, and Trippier at left back, and you look at where he is after 3 games. Of course, he's a chaotic manager. He hasn't got a bloody clue. He's just throwing things and hoping something sticks. But he's probably going to end up with Palmer on the right, Mainu in the midfield, and Gordon on the left. And by doing that, he's going to balance his team, and he's going to bring players in that have no fear. And it's, that's 3 positions. And if he changes left back and right back, that's half his team he's changed from the first game against Serbia. So, and then you get a bit of rhythm. And all we've got to do, having played crap for 3 games, is start playing well with a bit of rhythm. And then suddenly, people are going to go, England can win this tournament. So that's what we're looking at. In relation to Slovakia, with all due respect, we simply cannot fail. But we simply cannot draw to Slovenia and play as crap as we did against Denmark and Serbia as well. Slovakia, Denmark, Serbia, Slovenia. You're telling me England are going to struggle in this one. This Slovakia game is what we should have got from the Slovenia game. And instead of running out there and offering up all the resistance of a bloody Poppadom, we should come out there with a bloody Tyson Fury right hook and a left one and knock them down early and get the game won. And I expected that against Slovenia. I'll be stunned if it doesn't happen against Slovakia. We hit play on 3 Lions, we go into a quarter-final, we look at that draw, we played well, and we go, you know what, we might do this. That's what we've got to do. Get your comments in below, smash a like on the video, make sure you subscribe, and let me know your thoughts. How would you line up? Who's your favourite for the Euros at the moment? I would say Spain. Yeah, Spain at the moment. And England. Surely the time is now. Surely, take away all the negativity and the disappointment of the group stage. It's still there, surely. We've got to demand it. I think that's the big thing. Stop being defeatist and demand it. We only play in these tournaments every 2 years, and most of the time we're not even considered to be one of the favourites. We're into the last round of 16. Stop being negative and demand a response from this team. The time is now. The next tournament's not for 2 years. Let's not go quietly into the night. Let's stand up and fight. Thank you everyone for watching. I'll speak to you on the next one.